So, what was it like when it first came?
It was very windy, and we were told to stay indoors and not travel the roads, which I did. But I did have to go to work because our alarm was tripped. I worked in a restaurant at the time, and um, the wind was so powerful it had blown open one of the side doors of the restaurant, and the restaurant was just totally open and exposed to anybody who could want to go in there and take food or liquor or anything. So once the storm was over, which I think lasted 7, 8 hours, maybe 9 hours long, um, I had to find a way to get from Huntington, which is where I lived at the time, to Bayshore to the restaurant because I lived the closest out of all the managers. So, yeah, I think I went off topic a little bit.
That's all right. So in the place that you were living, was there anything that was destroyed?
In my home, no, but we did lose power for 7, 8 days.
All right. Anything? Nothing flew off the roof or none of the.
No, a couple of trees fell around, around the property, but like nothing that hit the house or others had damage in my neighborhood. Um, with a tree kind of like fell almost hitting somebody's house. Um, but as far as major damage was concerned, no, we didn't. We got lucky. We didn't have that.
Hmm. So how was how did other people? How are other people affected? Like close friends.
Well, I know that there were a lot of people that were without power for almost 3 weeks. Um, so that in itself is uh, not easy to deal with, not having any power. We were only down for a week. The restaurant that I worked in was only down for the day because we were on the same generator or backup generator as the hospital, which was up the street from us. So we were the only restaurant in town that had power, and yeah, I gotta say it was pretty crazy that week because nobody, obviously everybody else around us didn't have power, um, and so we were very very busy every single day all the time because people were just you know but the drive from my house to the restaurant to go turn off the alarm, your dad had to take me because my father wouldn't let me drive by myself, and we drove, and we had to take a couple of detours because there were either power lines that were down or there was a tree blocking the road. I'd never seen anything like that before, you know.
Mm.
So it was kind of frightening, you know.
Can imagine. How prepared do you think you were?
Uh, I don't think we were very prepared. I think that my parents did the best that they could as far as preparing was concerned, but I don't know if we heeded a lot of the warnings prior to.
Mm.
So, like to get, like, tape the windows. I think we did. We taped the front windows of the house. That's what we did. I remember doing the tape, actually. So now that I'm thinking about it, we did tape the windows. Yes. And we did at the restaurant as well.
So those were pretty. They seemed pretty bad at some point. Were they? Was it? Was it almost like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be like a pinnacle point in my life?
No, I don't think I ever felt that, like, I was scared, but I didn't feel like, because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't think this was going to be like, oh God, I could die here. Like that never really crossed my mind. Because when you're younger, you think, oh, okay, my house can handle anything, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm older, I would definitely take it a lot more seriously than I did when it was happening in 1987, right?
I'm not exactly sure myself. I'm the one who's taking the weather course. I should know.
I think it was 1987 or 86. Anyway.
All right, so I think we have all that we need.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you
You
very
can
much.
edit out stuff, right?
Sure.
No, you can't.